Hello, this is Richard Jacobs from Speakeasy Marketing. Today I'm going to talk about what your website actually looks like to Google searchers. And why this is important is that if you have a mistaken belief about how your website functions and how people interact with it, you're not going to be maximizing your exposure in the search engines and maximizing the amount of traffic you can get and the business you can get. Now, most people think a website is a homepage and that's it, and everyone enters through that door. But a website actually looks like a tree. If you picture a tree, or if you picture, let's say, your lungs, there's many branches, many places that people can enter. What Google does is Google essentially turns your website inside out and exposes every page of it to people searching. The reason it does this is that, let's say you do divorce, okay? You're going to have different kinds of people typing in different things into Google to address their divorce issues. Someone may look at annulments. Someone may look at spousal maintenance. Someone else may be looking at child custody or child support. People have hundreds and even thousands of different things that they can type into Google. Let's say you're a criminal defense lawyer. Someone could be looking at domestic violence, shoplifting, sex crimes, assault, robbery, murder, DUI, I mean, anything. So what Google does is it wants to be really relevant to people searching. So if I'm searching for, let's say, DUI, it doesn't want to show me just the home page of someone's website because it has a whole bunch of pages that would be relevant to what I'm searching on. Let's say I'm going even more specific, not just DUI, but let's say I'm talking about a breath test refusal. Well, if Google wants to be a really good search engine, it should show me literally that page on breath test refusals that I typed into Google that my question was related to. And that's what it does. And that's why Google is such a successful search engine. Imagine walking into a Walmart. Let's say you want to pick up polka dot socks, purple polka dot socks, and an ice cream. Okay. Imagine if you could walk into that Walmart and immediately, as soon as you walked in, there were the socks you wanted. You look over here, whoop, there was the ice cream you wanted. And then as soon as you picked them up, the register was right there, and you were out of there in like 2 minutes. You'd love it. You'd be like, wow, this is a great Walmart. Well, this is what Google wants to do with people searching. People don't have patience. They click away in like half a second on a lot of websites. If you don't immediately show them what they're searching for, another search engine is going to do it and beat them out. And Google is not going to let that happen. So that's why Google treats your website, again, as if it's inside out, as if every page is exposed to it. So what's the consequence of this if you're an attorney? One thing is that you want to develop a lot of pages of content, of articles on your site in all the different areas that you practice and all the different questions that people ask. Why? Because by doing that, you're creating more pages, you're creating a bigger tree that more people can land in different branches of and get their exact answer right away. The more you do that, the more Google will reward you and get you more searchers. That's why content is so important. Another thing too is that besides adding content and making sure it's relevant, you want to break down the areas of your website, again, not just into generic boilerplate articles, but real specific stuff. Again, because if I'm searching for an auto accident type issue, and I'm searching for something really specific, like the insurance adjuster is calling me, harassing me for a statement, again, I want to see that exact answer to that question and not have to fish around for it. So you want to create a lot of pages of content. Another thing to do is you got to realize every page of your website that can be landed on is the first contact that person has with your firm, with you, and everything. So all the pages of your website need to look good, and they all need to be linked in to the rest of the pages on your site. They can't be orphans. They can't look like junk, and the homepage looks beautiful. You know, you don't want it to be like a movie set where the facade is beautiful and behind it's just 2x4s and unused screws and garbage strewn about. So you want to make sure your whole site looks right and anticipate that people will and do land on any page that Google will match them up to. Last thing to remember is that when your website appears in Google search, literally the page that matches what the person searched on will appear. Each page of your website has its own title and its own description and acts as a mini ad. Now that ad can look good and get people to click, or it can look just boilerplate and boring and just be stuffed with keywords. and not be interesting. So this tells you want every page of your site to have a good title and a good description and be compelling to people searching. So I hope these insights help you improve your website to get more traffic and more business. Any questions? If you want to talk about marketing for your firm, contact speakeasymarketinginc.com or call 888-225-8594. Thank you.